Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. I'm ZeldaMaster, and in this episode, well, we're gonna start off by checking our mail, and hopefully in this episode, we're gonna be obtaining the remaining 2 forest gems within the game. That way we'll have all of the tracks, pretty much restored within the game, at least the ones that we can get from the optional side quests. So, yeah, let's go ahead and check out the mail. There is a mailbox here in Goron Village, just, you know, not in the front of the station. You have to head back here to find it. So, hey, howdy, mister. Alright, so we got a package and a letter from Beetle. I'm just gonna spam through this. We can always read it. I believe this is our silver membership card, so it's not really that important. Hopefully we'll grind up to a gold membership. But yeah, with that, I believe we get a freebie card as well as 10% off of all Beetle's merchandise, which doesn't really matter because Beetle never sells anything that good. We're only buying stuff from him to get the heart container that he'll give us later on. Anyways, let's go ahead and just exit and re-enter the area to have the area kind of reset. That way the mailbox will start shaking again and we can get ourselves another letter. This is from Ferrus. And yeah, this one's really important because we get a forest gem from doing this, so keep that in mind. But I want to see if we can get ourselves one more letter. I don't think we can. Maybe later on, but I'm just going to double check. Maybe we have... Oh, we do have something else. Man, we have so much mail. I believe this is actually going to be the prize. Yes, it is. Okay, so let's see. Did we win? We got first place. Sweet. I did not expect that. So this is our second time in a row getting first place, and we got ourselves a Mystic Jade. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of treasure. Most likely gonna sell most of it to Linebeck, but anyways, let's go ahead and plop in another 5 of those cards. We should have 5 left because we bought like 20 a long time ago, so I might need to buy more. I don't know, but anyways, that settles that. We got all the letters I believe we can get now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head over, and actually before we set out, let me quickly check out the mail. Well, I only want to check out one letter in particular, and that is the letter from Ferrus. As you can tell in brackets, it says 2 because it's our second letter from him. So, tell me, you ever seen this place before? I was so caught up snapping trains in action that I got lost. So he basically drew a route of where he is, and he's at the X. So, I love me some alone time with my camera, but I'd like to go home. Could you pick me up? Your wandering pal, Ferrus. Alright, so, the main reason why I stopped here in Goron Village in particular is because Ferrus is right by Goron Village, so yeah, I want to pick up his letter from here, and then go pick him up right after. So now that we know where he is, we'll be able to find him. He's right up over here. We should find him, like, around this area. So we're just gonna head straight for him, pick him up, and I guess take him home? I don't think he's gonna want to head home, though. I mean, he is a wandering dude, you know, he's gonna be heading all over the place. So yeah, this is basically to get the 19th forest gem within the game. The 20th, obviously, by getting the forest gem from him, will unlock the final one, and it's actually extremely difficult. You're gonna see why. We're gonna be covering in this episode, but yeah, and as you can tell, that gate right there, the warp point, doesn't have like a gem on top of it. The reason why is because I didn't cross by the tracks that led to it. So how that works is if you do find a gate and you have the other one unlocked, you have to first pass by it for the gem to appear. If you pass by both areas, the gem will appear and you'll be able to travel in between the two. So yeah, so I don't have that many like warp gates unlocked, which is a problem, but then again, most of them are almost kind of useless. But as you can tell, you can hear the snapping in the background. There he is. Let's go ahead and do a sudden stop and pick him up. So yeah, let's see where he wants to head to now. He just took a bunch of pictures of our cool looking dragon ship, but well, look who it is. You know, Alfonso totally wasn't what I was expecting. I don't know why he's so obsessed with Alfonso. We're so much better, jeez. But anyways, how about you take me somewhere awesome now? Maybe like the ocean floor rails? Sure, I guess. We actually have access to that. We have to head over to the ocean temple. Basically, we go underwater and whatnot, and yeah, I think he'll be happy, right? I don't honestly know, but we're gonna try it. And yeah, so what I have to do here actually is I'm gonna have to switch the position I want to go to, because yeah, the train doesn't flip when you stop by Ferrus or Beetle or anything like that. You actually have to stop at a train station to change the direction of where your train will be facing at, not ship. I tend to say ship all the time, and I don't know why I do that, and I apologize for that. So yeah, but since this is a passenger quest, I guess I will show it off, show you guys the most best route to like head to. And really, oh wow, we didn't get hit, we actually stopped in place, and not even suddenly, to where Ferrus is still happy as he can be. Okay, so Beetle is someone I want to stop by. I'm gonna try to get him to come by me, but I guess not. He's just heading for the other way, which is great. You know, the times I really want Beetle, he decides to like run away from me, even though he never does it intentionally. He does it, so that sucks. But yeah, basically what I'm gonna do is I need to head over to the ocean realm, of course, right? And as you can tell, I am going that path, but there is a warp point that is right where we're heading to. And let's quickly use our whistle here, because I don't want him to get upset, of course, because apparently not blowing your whistle means you're a bad train driver. But yeah, down there's actually a warp point, and it will take us really close to the destination we want to go to, so don't worry, there's not much traveling in this area here. But right after this, there's a crap load of traveling, so get ready for that. Granted, most of them can be accessed through warp points. That's the cool thing about this game, there are warp points, but regardless, it does not hold up to Phantom Hourglass's Cyclone Slate system, where you have the Cyclone Slate and you just draw on it the kind of like drawing you're supposed to do or whatever, and it will take you to the certain part that requires that drawing, if that makes any sense. Basically, the frogs you hit will give you a certain drawing you have to draw on the Cyclone Slate, and if you draw it, you'll teleport to the part where that frog was. And I honestly like that a lot more, because you could literally just teleport wherever you want anytime. You don't have to like go a specific route and find a certain gate and be limited to that one area you can teleport to. I mean, it would be cool if all of the gates that were around here allowed you to teleport to any area. So when you head inside the gate, you then pick which way you want to teleport to. That would have been a lot better, but I think it would have been way too convenient. So yeah, I guess they really want you to travel in this game on train, because that is kind of like the premise. It's the Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks, where you're traveling on the Spirit Tracks. So yeah, it makes a lot of sense. But okay, so as you can tell, we are here in the floor of the ocean. And what we want to do, believe it or not, is actually head to the water temple. Yes, we're going to take him all the way there. It doesn't really seem that safe, but I mean, I guess he can breathe underwater. He's in the passenger seat. There might be like oxygen or I guess a bubble surrounding it as well. I do want to show off Link real quick before anything. If I can just take out this freaking octo. I don't know why the torpedoes are really bad at aiming when you try to shoot enemies, but as you can tell, yeah, there's a bubble surrounding Link when you're under here, so he can breathe, which is really cool. And I guess just the whole passenger car has like maybe a bubble inside of it, or no water can really leak through. It might be that shut tight, zip locked, safe, and stuff. I don't know. But then how would air travel in? So never mind, that wouldn't work. Let's not look at it from a. There's a freaking bubble on Link. Why do I care? This can't be logical at all. But yeah, okay, let's take out this octo really quick. There we go. Wait, really? They actually take 3 hits? I never knew that. I always thought they were 2. Regardless, they do tend to drop red rupees all the freaking time, so that is pretty good, I guess, if you really want to get red rupees. I mean, it's so much easier to get other cash, so I don't know what I'm talking about here. But yeah, okay. So we are slowly approaching the ocean temple, or the water temple, I guess. The ocean floor temple? I actually forgot the name of it. I think it's just called water temple. And I just don't want to say ocean temple, because the ocean temple was a pretty big gimmick in Phantom Hourglass, so I don't think they'd actually rename a temple like that, even though it's under the ocean. It could be ocean floor, it could be water. Most likely it's going to be water temple. But we'll figure out right now as we slowly approach it. just one more path to take as long as we turn here, and we'll be right at it. I really love the music that plays here. This is such a mystical place, and I think they did an excellent job like incorporating an underwater like track within it. I just love it. So yeah, that's to say the least. But here we go. So we have arrived finally at last. So it is the Ocean Temple, actually. I was wrong. But yeah, I don't know why I thought it was a water temple. But anyways, astonishing, stupendous, utterly mind-blowing. Thank you for bringing me here on this blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. So give me what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a shiny gold thing. That's it, the forest gem. It is mine. Okay, as a token of gratitude, who cares? It is mine, yay! Alright, so it's gonna light up an area in the Fire Realm. And yeah, as you can tell, it's another area that's just totally away from everything else, so that's gonna suck heading there, but it will be worth it, because like I said, this will have us obtain the final forest gem. So we're gonna do it in this episode, of course. And like I said, it's the most difficult forest gem ever. It's actually really difficult, so not looking forward to doing this. Hopefully we can actually do it on the first try, because yeah, it's gonna be hard, so get ready for that. Anyways, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my way to the gate warp place that is located over here, and that one actually teleports you here. So we'll just call these gates D and D. I don't know what the proper ones they would be, but we're just gonna call them D. So D takes you to D, of course. I want to head there because that is a shortcut to where we want to go to. And actually, before I do cut, there is another gate that will warp us to the forest realm. This is a really important shortcut for what's up ahead, and it's actually right up here. We should find it, and by hitting it, we'll activate the path to the forest realm, which is what we need, and you're gonna see it in a second. The reason why I need to activate this, because you'll just see later on, but we've passed this area that's in this gate several times, like millions of times in the forest realm, so we don't have to worry about finding that part. As you can tell, it's already has a gem on it, so that means we discovered the gate that is in the forest realm. So now that we discovered this one, we can easily hit the gem, and that will take us straight to the forest realm, of course. But we're ignoring that. Let's go ahead and over to that gate D. And yeah, I think it would be smart for me to name all the gates. I guess we're gonna call this one A, and then we can open up our rail map really quickly and give this one A. This is the one we're gonna be teleporting to, so yeah. I'm pretty sure, like, maybe the strategy guide or something, there's like a proper name for all of these gates, maybe also in like the alphabet, like just A, B, C, whatever. But I'm just gonna make them up as I go on, because I don't care. As long as I know which one takes me to what, I'm happy. It doesn't have to be correct. So yeah, but right up ahead here is the gate. I believe it's already hit. Yeah, it would be green if it wasn't. So we're gonna head through here. This will take us all the way near the Sand Temple. Let's get ready to enter it. And then from there we can take the pathway to the Fire Realm. And that's when things start to get a little difficult. Like I said, I really hope I can do this on the first try. We're gonna see, because I'm not really looking forward to this. So yeah, alright, so to the Fire Realm. We're just gonna head straight up. Obviously, if you remember, this was one of the trials that Rail mentioned to us. And this trial was the whole confusion of the cave. You keep going from cave to cave and you end up getting confused, and you're supposed to somehow solve that. Luckily, we can completely ignore that and keep heading to the north from here. So if you head over there, you'll get confused, but if you keep going straight, you'll head inside the cave you're supposed to go to. That will take you to the secret station that is located over here. That's why we're heading here, of course. I mean, we're not just driving around for no apparent reason, so yeah. Alright, so, like I said, this is the part where it starts to get difficult. Not right here, at least, but right after this, and you're gonna see what I mean. So, basically, this is just a dark and spooky cave. It's gonna be filled with tektites, crawling all around, back and forth, you just want to avoid them. I can get hit by them because right after I leave this area, I will find a station, and by stopping at a station, your hearts replenish for your train, so you don't have to worry. But I will take him out still, kind of like to train myself, to prepare myself for what's up ahead. So yeah, I'm making this out to be like something super duper difficult, which it's not, but it's difficult to me. Honestly, I had trouble. Normally, I don't really have trouble with most of the puzzles and especially enemies in this game. I mean, Zelda is really puzzle based more than it is combat. So yeah. Like, literally, I don't think I ever go through, like, one line of hearts in, like, a temple or a boss battle. But boss gauntlets, on the other hand, are actually difficult, and they really put your strength and skill to the test. So, I guess I shouldn't really say Zelda's combat is that easy. In some areas, when you're exhausted to constantly fight. Anyways, here's the new station. As you can tell, this is the fastest way to head there. Imagine if we went from, like, where the Goron village was. That would have took forever, so it's a good thing we didn't take that path. So this up here is the Dark Ore Mine. And right off the bat, you'll find 3 different entrances to a cave. They'll all lead to the same cave, and don't worry, this isn't filled with traps and stuff. This is actually a friendly place with NPCs, which are Gorons, so if you couldn't tell by the music. So, well, this place is pretty gloomy. Did you hear that? I thought I heard something from that cave. Maybe they... Cool. Now, we found a new station. You might be saying, hey, ZeldaMaster, why aren't you exploring it? Are you stupid? Well, something I need to do. See, remember this cave I was talking about? Well, that Goron station sells some pretty valuable goodies that we're going to put in our freight car. And when leaving this area and coming from this exact path, so entering the cave from the north, you will initiate a battle against a Rocktite. Now, the reason why you may say, oh, but you took on Rocktites before, they're usually easy. Well, no, this one's a lot more difficult because its HP is ridiculously high. It's going to have a bunch of Tektites jumping at you. And if you exit the cave before you kill it, and I'm being honest here, if you exit the cave before you kill it, you leave. You don't end up killing it, so the cave isn't necessarily endless until you kill this Rocktite. It's literally going to end as soon as you exit it, so you have to make sure you constantly whittle him down until you exit the cave, or before you exit the cave, because if he doesn't die before, you are screwed. And I wish I was kidding, but I'm not. So yeah. I'm most likely going to focus on the Rocktite. I don't really care about the small Tektites. I can focus them later if needed. Hopefully they'll drop some hearts. You know, I hope the game actually does that. But I really want to make sure I get this maybe on the first try because it's really difficult. You have to kill this guy before you actually head back to the Dark Ore Station mine place. For a good reason, of course. Oh, okay. Now we're in a really sticky situation. Alright, they dropped 2 hearts. Sweet, never mind, we're good. Let's focus this guy. Just focus. Before he jumps. If he pounces on me, you really get unlucky. You do not want him to pounce on you because it kind of screws up the battle. Like I said, he has a certain amount of HP and you have to take him out in a certain amount of time. So, yeah. Okay, now we're in trouble. Please give me a heart. Alright, good. Focus this. Focus. Oh, no. Oh, okay, we're good. I think we can do this. First try, baby. Alright. I don't know. I personally don't die from him. Sorry, I need to clear my throat constantly. But what ends up happening is I end up exiting the cave before I kill him. So, yeah. Because I keep screwing it up and focusing the small Tektites. But as you can tell, I was actually freaking able to do it. Yay! So it's not going to be as hard as I thought it was going to be, luckily. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly switch my path and head straight for the Dark Ore Station mine place, whatever, the place we were just at. So yeah, just quickly change my path like this, and wow, my voice. Apologize about that, gotta constantly freaking clear my throat, but yeah. Okay, so I'm going to be heading back to the Dark Ore Mines, and then I'll talk about what's going on. So just head back through this cave and make your way there. You won't find any more rock tides, you'll just find tektites, which is fine by me. So, yeah. Okay guys, so we have arrived back into the Dark Ore Mine, and now it's time to check out what's going on. First off, if you look at this small map here, you'll find that there are 2 areas to go through, one to the left and one to the right. Now, if you go to the right, there's actually a treasure over here. What you want to do is play the Song of Discovery. There we go, let's go ahead and quickly play it. And actually a chest will appear with a slightly rare item, so we want to pick that up because it's actually going to be pretty helpful. So let's go ahead and do that. So we got ourselves Goron Ember, makes sense, you know, being in a Goron-like area. But now let's go ahead and talk to this Goron that's over here and see what's up. So this is the Goron Dark Ore Mine. For those shoppers that want to know, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so yeah, this is our first time here. Yep, since you're new here, whatever. He's telling us that the sunlight affects the dark ore and it will go bad, basically. So to get a set of 10, you have to pay 200 rupees. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to deliver this dark ore. Wow. Constantly I clear my throat this episode, jeez. But we're going to deliver this dark ore to Linebeck III all the way at the trading post. Now, as you can tell, we don't have 20, we have 10. And as soon as the sunlight starts touching the frickin' dark ore, it will start going bad. And they go bad really fast, faster than like fish or ice. So yeah, you are limited with time and you have to follow this exact path I'm gonna take. Also, you're limited to how many times you could get hit. You only could get hit once. If you get hit more than once, you'll most likely end up having to redo this because you won't have 5 by the time you make it to Linebeck III over at the trading post. So this is the most crucial part, fighting these guys, and especially when the game lags, that doesn't really help it. So we're gonna have to just be careful, fight all the tektites. Once we make it out of here, we can just need to follow the freaking correct path, and we'll be done. So yeah, but as you can tell, the ore is not yet going bad because we're in a dark cave, and that's why this path is super important to take regardless of the tektites. That, and it does have the more important portals. I did get hit, but here I am pushing it to the limits. You know, we're gonna see if, oh geez, no, okay. We're gonna see if we can make it with exactly 5 then, so I can't get hit anymore. So let's just make it out of this cave, please, before I end up getting hit again. I was hoping not to get hit here and maybe sacrifice it on something else, like maybe a land shark or some crap that might hit me, but most likely those won't hit me at all, so I think we're good. Like I said, this is the most difficult part. It is actually just leaving this cave. But you'll start to notice now, since the sun is hitting the dark ore, that should start slowly melting, or not melting, but just going bad in general. The dark ore is really cool. I love the concept of it, and like how they have it in this shaded dark place, like where the Gorons are. Like when you stand in the dark, you literally look like a ghost from like Phantom Hourglass when you stand in like the safe zones and stuff in the Ocean Temple. But yeah, so we're gonna take this path, which is Gate D, at least what I named it as. This will take us all the way over down to the other Gate D, and then we're gonna head straight to Gate A, and that's why we kept talking about Gate A earlier, because that one will take us right by where Linebeck is. And like I said, we'll literally make it exactly with enough ore. So yeah, we just can't get hit. So what I'm gonna do is gonna quickly spam my whistle so I don't get hit by these guys. Not gonna risk it, not even gonna try to fight them. There's really no point, especially since I avoided fighting them since the dawn of time. So yeah, there's really no point. We're good. I think the one thing that might maybe screw us over is if a bunch of pirates appear. Let's hope they don't. We're gonna be on land in a couple seconds, so I doubt they'll be near us. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so right up ahead here is the next gate, warp place thingy. Let's go ahead and quickly head over to it. And then from there, as you can tell, we only have one left, so I have no idea how we're gonna make it with just one. We should, though. only one more is gonna go bad, and we should make it exactly with 5. Let's hope that's the case at least, because at least from what I remember, this is the exact amount you need. You only needed 9, so yeah. All right, let's go. Full speed, my friends. I think we got this. So yeah, all right, here we go. I wonder if this place has a ore go bad just as fast as the other areas. I doubt it. Okay, so if I get hit by one of these guys, I'm definitely screwed. Holy crap, that cannot happen. All right, no, we're good. So number 6 will go bad right now, and we have 5 left. There's no it will go bad by the time we reach the trading post. So yeah, we just have to stop at the exact right time. Even maybe 1 second too late might screw us over. So hurry up, stop. All right, we're good. And there we go. So now let's go ahead and check out this letter. This letter that generally initiates the whole dark ore mine place. It's from this weird guy. Goes, I guess, by Ron or whatever. And he's going to tell you that there's treasure and blah, blah, blah. But I'm going to ignore all of that. Since we already got whatever's in the dark ore place. But yeah, with this final forest gem we're going to be obtaining from Linebeck III by giving him 5 pieces of the dark ore, it will take us to a really cool station, and yeah, it's intense. So let's go ahead and tell him nothing, and then he's going to say, what, you brought dark ore? Oh, you're so cool, here you go. Now he's going to give us the forest gem. So yeah, this is the final forest gem within the game. Yay, we did it, everybody. We collected them all. And with that, new area in, here will light up. So yeah, all the way over in the ocean realm. Now, I guess I can, now I'll come back to him later when I'm gonna obtain the final, part of the dragon train. Once I get enough demon fossils, I come over to him and maybe sell him some items and really see what other parts I can. Yeah, I might just build random parts because I have the pieces for it. I mean, there's no other point for treasure if you don't want money. And I'm kind of loaded on money, so we're good. But yeah, okay, so to end everything off, we're not going to be heading to that station. We will be heading there in the next episode, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly head over to Aboda Village and show Niko the 20 stamps we obtained in the previous episode, and see what he says with his stamp book completely filled. So I'll see you guys at Aboda Village. Alright guys, here we are. Let's go ahead and run into Niko and our house, and let him see the stamp book with all of the gorgeous stamps. Actually, I'm going to quickly take a look at it so we can look at all the places we've been and the dates for when I recorded it. So the first stamp I actually got was on April 19th this year, in 2014, of course. And yeah, it's been quite a journey. We got a lot throughout, holy crap, we got a crap ton throughout April. It's ridiculous. And then, wow, well, no, we got one for 1 full month, and then a couple more, and as you can tell, yeah, it kind of slowed down. So the majority we got early on in April throughout the beginning of this Let's Play, then it really slowed down, and in the last couple months it's been a little slow. But there you go, that's every single stamp in the game. They look beautiful, and yeah, I really like how it actually keeps the date for each time you get a stamp, so you can kind of like compare and look at the time and stuff like that. But okay, now let's go ahead and show Niko. So he's like, from the bottom of my heart, or I thank you from the bottom of my heart. That is all he gives us. That's his thanks. Well, I'm not happy with that. Oh, right, I owe you a reward, don't I? There we go. We have to talk to him again for him to give us the Swordsman Scroll. Memories of a veteran swordsman flow through it. This is basically going to allow us to do the great spin attack. It's really similar to the Swordsman Scroll in Phantom Hourglass. You gotta spin 3 times, and the 3rd time, Link will start spinning around really fast. And right at the end, he will actually go dizzy, if I'm correct. But as you can tell, I didn't go dizzy there is because I hit something. So basically, you always want to hit something solid that Link can't go through, like a rock or a tree or something like that, and that will stop the whole dizzy animation. So yeah, that is pretty neat. But there we go, guys. That's gonna do it for this episode of The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. I actually want to do something a little stupid. I was hoping that would work. But yeah, that does it for this episode of The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. In the next episode, I'll show you guys where we're going to be heading to, and that is over here in this area. So I'll meet you guys somewhere over there. We'll start off the episode there and continue on from there as well. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Once again, I've been ZeldaMaster, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!